I've been itching to talk about this. You have N3on, the malnourished Indian cricket, versus the blanched piece of cauliflower. Going head to head. They hooked it up. They fought twice. Did you guys know that? It was all over the Twitters. And I saw it for myself. It was the greatest combat I've ever seen. It's like Anderson Silva versus George St. Pierre in their primes. Greatest fights I've ever seen. You guys know I'm joking. It was like two dorks fighting over a Darth Vader Pez dispenser. He's like, "Give it back! The Force is strong with I! You're nothing but a Padawan." He's like fighting over it. It was the craziest and dorkiest thing I've ever seen. So essentially, here's how the first fight went. They're both in these stands. I don't know what kind of show they're watching. Maybe a sporting event. I don't know, and I don't really care. And essentially, N3on got so mad that he slapped him. He slapped Jack Doherty. You would think it'd be like some thunderous slap, like a man slap. Like a good one. Well, if you thought that, you're delusional. It was one of these weird ass slaps. Like he didn't know if he wanted to slap him. It was like a the type of slap a nanny gives a kid because he's eating candy past his bedtime. This weak ass bitch slap. I couldn't even understand it. I didn't. That slap made N3on look worse than Jack Doherty for being the one receiving it. Okay, it was a type of slap that like a girl gives you when she's like, "Give it back, give it back." It was the most pathetic slap. That was minus 50,000 aura for both of them. He lost aura for getting slapped, and I think you lost even more aura for throwing a slap like that. It was the most pathetic slap I've seen in my life. Now, that's not where it ends. N3on then walks away all high and mighty like, "Yeah, I just got the fair one." But of course, you know how Jack Doherty is. He has to, and I quote some of these weird fans on Twitter, he got his get back. Yeah. He had to get his back, which I didn't know Jack Doherty actually had fans. So he runs up on him. Hold on, check this out. You can take that shit with your son on eBay for $3.99. So Jack Doherty runs up on him, but you can barely see N3on because N3on is surrounded by more security guards and Tekashi 6ix9ine. I mean, he at least has 50,000 pounds of men around him, which his girlfriend's used to that type of behavior, not so much as N3on. But essentially, Jack Doherty's running right behind him. And Jack Doherty gets to sneak up on him because Jack Doherty's like 5'2", 160 pounds. He's smaller than most women I banged out. And he jumps. And you'll think that Jack Doherty would, boom, hit him with a good one. You hit him with a good hook with his back turned. No. He did something I didn't even know was in the playbook. I didn't know this was an option. Like it's like you got choice A, you got choice B, C, D, and someone just wrote down choice E. Like what is this? Like choice E was that he ran up on N3on, he didn't punch him, he just started ripping off his shirt. What the fuck is your problem? Like you just what? He got so mad at him, he started undressing him in public. What is this like SmackDown versus Raw 2006? What are you doing? Like a Braun Panties match? What are you doing? You're undressing another man in public? What are you doing? Like that? That's a get back? Like, haha, I ripped off your shirt. Like, what was that? Who's gonna defend that? Who is gonna defend that? Who here's gonna defend? And not only that, so that made him look horrible. He's ripping off another man's shirt as a get back. But then second off, one of N3on's security guards picks Jack Doherty up. And like his feet are off the ground. He gets picked up like how you pick a baby out of a crib. You put the hands under the armpits. It's like that. And his feet are just like pedaling in the ground like he's on an invisible bike. Like, put me down. You're going to put me down this instant. You're going to put me down. You can put me down now. Right now. And he gets thrown away like a log of shit. And then they run away. They scurry away like cowards. Him and his, I guess, his gang or whatever. I don't know what you call it. It's not a gang. It's like him and his trailer park boys. I don't know. So after that, him and his gaggle. I call it his gaggle. They run away. And now, here's where you got two kickers. You got two kickers right here. Here's the two craziest parts of the story. So, crazy part number one. You got N3on over here who's walking away from the situation after getting his shirt ripped off. He's standing there wearing it like the Incredible Hulk after he de-transforms, just wearing torn clothes. And essentially what N3on claims is that, again, this is alleged, right? He claims that he knows that Jack Doherty had situations with minors in which he had them on yachts and was giving them alcohol and other stuff like this, which, let me say this much, N3on. You're wrong. You're wrong on both sides, right? There's a fork in the road, and whichever route you take, you're wrong, because all roads lead to Rome. And let me tell you why you're wrong. So, the first part is because if you take this route, in which you're just making that up, it's defamatory, and you're a scumbag piece of shit, which we already know you're a scumbag, but it's defamatory and it's awful. And then you got the second road, where let's say it's true. Let's say it's true. Okay, it's true. And how long did you know this information and you're only dropping it now because you and him have problems? So you're willing to keep your mouth shut on horrible behavior, including minors, as long as you're friends with the person? You lose. You're lost. You already lost. So both of you are lost. Either you're making it up so you're defamatory, or you kept your mouth shut about some very serious topics because you and him are friends and you were able to just sweep it under the rug because, you know, a monkey see no evil, monkey hear no evil, monkey speak no evil. Because you are friends with the other stupid monkey. What are you doing? And that's the first kicker. And now you get the second kicker of the story, which if you don't know what this is, you got Sam Frank. If you don't know who Sam Frank is, it sounds like some like founding father of the United States. You got Benjamin Franklin and Sam Frank and John Adams and all this other shit. And her name is just weird, masculine ass name. Sam Frank sounds like some Olympic powerlifter. Sam Frank. Sam Frank. Like some lumberjack in the woods. It's Billy and Sam Frank. So Sam Frank, she got so mad. This is N3on's girlfriend, I guess. They broke up and got together about a bajillion times. I don't know. And the reason why they broke up is because she was like posting videos of herself surrounded by big buff ethnic men in the woods. Oh no, I think she was like on a mountain, like a snowy mountain, just big ass brolic dudes. You look just like me. It's big buff brown guys, big buff Spanish dudes just surrounding her. And then N3on sitting there watching it. He's like, well, as long as there's protection involved. It's like, oh, buddy, it's over. And he still took that slag back. It was horrible, man. He still took that shell back, man. That slug came back with no shell. That is insane. But anyway, it's not my point. So what happened was, after they got back together for the bajillionth time, essentially Sam Frank deleted her OF, which from what I know, Jack Doherty, again, this is from what I've heard, Jack Doherty apparently gets these women contracted on the OF. She'll give them big shout outs. Their stuff blows up. But then here's a part that I don't get. Your OF, it's free. It's free. So when you dilute it, it's free. And I don't mean it's free because you can just Google her. Which you can. That's so easy like that. You can Google her. You can find it on whatever forum site you want. Not that you'd want to. I personally wouldn't because, you know, whatever I ate, I like to leave that stuck in my stomach. I prefer my food to digest, not have it yacked up. But on top of that, if you were to go to her page, I showed this in my last video and I talked about it. It's literally free. It just says subscribe for free. I'm like, oh, there you go. It's free. Not that there's anything to be seen there. You don't want to see it, but it's free. So she deleted a free product. That's like me going around town and saying, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm here to sell you some air. Here's some air. You want some air? Oh, wow. Appreciate that. How much is that going to cost? Oh, it's surrounded by all of us. What are you talking about? There's air everywhere. You can't delete something that's free. It's fucking free, you genius. Oh, my God. So I have a theory. Here's my theory about this whole entire situation. I think N3on and Jack Doherty are preparing for a boxing match. Ooh, I don't think it's going to be some big event. I think they're going to do it on like Kick Live or something like that. Because both of their careers have been going down. They've been getting really irrelevant as of recent. Unless they're doing stupid stuff and getting punked on. Like Sneeko. Sneeko just recently got punched in the mouth like for the 50th time. But unless they're punking on old people just being douches in public, no one really cares. So now they can both be douches together in public. And then they're going to have a boxing match. They're going to, come on, man, put him up. And I'm going to sack him, I'm going to rack him, and I'm going to send him to the moon. And I think that's what they're doing. I think they're going to keep themselves relevant for like another few months by beefing with each other, end it with the boxing match, especially since N3on's been boxing with like this 7-year-old. Now, the 7-year-old has been beating his ass. I think he's like 7 or 8 years old. Have you seen that? It's like this kid is just rocking N3on, like hitting his glasses off his face. And N3on's a grown man. N3on's like 19 to 20 years old. He's getting rocked by this 7-year-old. It's pathetic, but that's what that is, man. I don't know. You could take that with you for $7.99. Sell that on eBay. You could take that one too. That's like an extra. It comes with it. It's free actually. That second one is free, just like Sam Frank's OF. But you could take that with you. So I believe this is going to lead to some boxing match. It's not going to be a big event. I think it's going to be some small event. They're going to do it on Kickstream, but a whole bunch of people are going to tune in just to watch them go like, I hate you. And then I believe that at some point, a whole bunch of people are going to jump into the ring, and it's going to become some like all brawl out, like some WWE script. That's what I'm gonna call. If there is a boxing match, I think some big brawl out's gonna happen. A whole bunch of security guard. That's what I think is gonna happen. So, with that being said, that's the end of the video. And for this one, we're gonna go 2 for you, 2 for you, 2 for you. Oh, 6 thumbs down. 2 for Sam Frank, 2 for Jack Doherty, and 2 for N3on. And you know what? 7. 1 more for the house. 1 more for the house, because the house wins as per usual. I'm your boy Colby. I'll catch y'all later. Toma! Peace.